Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Trickett, and yes, this is another phenomenal, amazing edition of Wake Up with Trickett, guys. Hey guys, yes, this is the podcast right now. I hope everybody's doing well, guys. I hope you guys are all doing good out there today. And I want to say thank you for your support, and thank you for your donations, and thank you for likes, no likes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for hanging out with me and just being a part of my life and a part of my community all this year. So just, hopefully we just carry all this over into next year, and it only gets better and better and better for all of us, right? Hey guys, so with that being said, I hope all of you are doing well, and I salute the greatness and the divinity in each and every one of you. Exceptional, amazing, extraordinary, wonderful, divine beings. Now, with that being said, hey guys, I want to talk to you guys about the world of energy and frequency, because they tie in hand in hand. And the energy world is really, if you want the truth, is really the real world. It's really what you're really, 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 really living in, whether you know it or not. You are. Most people are blind to it. So, they don't know what it is. They call it live. They call it all these other names. But the real world, the world that you want to be aware of, is the energetic world, the world of frequency. You want to be knowledgeable about that, because you want to know how to protect it. And I'll tell you why. Because everything, guys, everything, and when I say everything, I mean everything, affects your frequency. And you're going to walk in that energy of whatever that frequency is. And everything affects it. Why? Because you can play a slow song, right? And then instantly you're taken back to whatever moment in time that, you heard that song, either good or bad, but instantly you're there. It's like teleporting. And you didn't even know you did it, but you kind of did it, because you're instantly there. That's why people will say, like, you're here, but you're not here. Because, physically your body may be here in front of a friend or somewhere, but they're talking to you and they can tell that you're not even there, that you've checked out. You're somewhere totally different. And you know that. And most people will call that daydreaming or whatnot. But what that is almost like, it's almost like teleporting. Because you've went somewhere else. You've left your physical body. You've went somewhere else. And so, guys, the frequency, to protect your frequency, what I wanted to get to is that music and everything affects it. TV affects it. Conversations affect it. Everything affects your frequency, and that is the energy you are going to walk in. Everything, because that's how we're made. That's how everything is made. Everything is energy. So, how do you protect your energy? Because everyone's after it one way or another, either willfully knowing or not willfully knowing, but it's just the way it works in evolution, right? So either somebody's trying to make you feel lack, so you have to go out and buy. That's a frequency. You could have just been feeling great, but then they come in with something that makes you feel lack or scared. And so it's a cause and effect. It has you to now react to what they want you to do, but it's all in like a program. And people do this willfully and non-willfully. That's why people manipulate people. That's a frequency of manipulation. They give you distorted truth and smile all at the same time. But I'm just saying. So how do you protect your energy? I mean, movies get it all the time. Make you cry, make you upset. And it's just an actor and actress. And you're like, I hate that person. You hate that character. I get it. But, sometimes you see that person in real life and people, they actually hate that individual. Yeah, I know they took it way too far, but it happens because they've gotten caught up that much. That person played the role that well. They entered into that character that well that they became believable. That's why we call it good acting, because it doesn't look fake, right? So how do you protect your energy when you have it coming at you so many different ways? Music, TV, people, left and right, coming at all types of different, different waves of frequencies at you, positive and negative. How do you protect yourself so you don't have to absorb it, so you don't have to become it, so you don't have to become fear, so you don't have to become disencouraged. You don't have to become low self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? So how do you protect yourself from these type of energies, these type of frequency waves that are going to be thrown at you constantly, living here anyway, in the 3D? Because if you have no way of protecting yourself, and then all you're doing is taking on all these different energies, whether you willfully know it or not, you are. And it's affecting you, whether you willfully, whether you willfully know it or not. It's affecting you. Whether you willfully know it or not, it is. Deny it all you want, it is still. It's like gravity. You can deny it all day, but it is what it is. Jump off a roof, I guarantee you won't fly upwards. I mean, it is what it is. So we have to have ways, guys, to protect our energy. We have to know how to block certain things out that does not serve us, that may even trigger some of us, and then cause you to slump in an energy that you don't want to be in. And so I would say to just watch your conversations. Why get in a conversation? This is real talk. Why get in a conversation that you already know? Because you know. Why get in a conversation that you already know? It's gonna make you, upset. You're gonna be all pissed off. Or why even stay in a conversation that is starting to get you feeling like that? Why stay in it and prove that you have a approval point? Like, I gotta stay here because I gotta prove my point. Hopefully you won't catch a heart attack or whatever the case may be because you're all stressed out. You know what I'm saying? Is it worth it? You got to protect your energy by making wiser choices, better decisions, You have to understand that you are valuable, that you are very important. And if you don't see yourself as valuable, if you don't see yourself as very important, VIP, if you don't see yourself, and the only way you can see yourself like that is if you have fame or you have, all this money or stuff or whatever the case may be to give you that, to give you that stamp of approval that now you've arrived, and then you've missed it because it comes from within. You already have it. Those are just some of the perks that comes along with it. But it's already in you, even when you figure it out or don't figure it out and you get it somehow. It'll be because you figured out something in you at that level to get it. Whatever it is. But you have to protect your energy by even the people you associate with. But then people will say, well, if I go the route you're talking, then that's going to leave me with next to nobody to talk to or be with or whatever. I didn't say it was easy. Everyone can do what they want to do with their free will. If you don't mind sacrificing your happiness so you can have someone to kick it with, and then by all means, sabotage your own life and then blame somebody else. And if that game isn't crazy, and then I don't know what to tell you except for bye. If you like it, I love it, but it will never ever be me, and it shouldn't be you or anyone out there. Protect your energy. Why? Because even if your circle gets smaller, you cleaned house. You cleaned out the closet. You cleaned out the garage. You cleaned house. So yes, you have less. You notice every time you clean house, you always have less. Every time you clean out the garage, you always have less. Every time you clean the backyard, it always looks better, and you always have less stuff, less weeds, less trash, less whatever than you had before. So when you do the work, you get the results. But if you don't do the work and then you have the nice big backyard, but you got weeds, so you got good and bad and a lot of it. So there's no consistency except for the good and bad that's fighting against each other in your existence. You're way stronger than that. You don't deserve that. Nobody does. You deserve to treat yourself. You deserve to love yourself. And you know why? Because you are love. You're made out of love. You're made from love. I send you love and light. I send you God. I send you the universe. Who else is love? Is there someone else? No, there's no one else. Who created that? Is it someone else? No, it's not someone else. So we give the Creator its just dues, right? Of course we do. So God is love and love is God. God is the universe. God is spirit. God is everything. No matter how one may try to itemize things, it's still all one. Protect your energy by the things you even listen to. Now, if they make you feel good or if it's serving your purpose, then by all means, you welcome it in. But it's always going to be you. It's always going to be me that either allows it or blocks it. We're either going to allow something to put us in a low vibrational state, and if we're not careful, have us acting like a karmic. Or we're going to block it because we know how to protect our energy. And we're going to keep our integrity, right? Of course we are. Because we're all bosses. And that's what we do. We don't need no one to justify us. People with low self-esteem needs people to justify them. People that have codependency issues, they need people to justify them. Now, I'm not saying being justified, like, somebody wants to, say something good to you, whatever, that's great. But I'm saying if you need it, that's something completely different. If you need it, that's not a good thing, because if you don't have it, and then you're not going to be so-called you. But then you're not really who you are anyway if you need it. And that's not protecting your energy, because that too is an energy that so many people that have allowed into their life, and if they're not getting justification or if they're not getting attention, they spaz out, or they start to act even more low vibrational than what they already are. And it's not that they're even high vibrational people at that point in time. It's just that when you're giving anybody their fix, they're always going to act a little bit kinder, a little bit better. So when the low vibrational individual or the karmic is getting their fix for the day or that moment, yeah, they even talk to you a little bit better. But it's still a low vibrational state if you allow to be let in your life. It's going to affect you. And if you have kids, it's going to affect them. And then you have to ask yourself, who do you really love? And you'll know that answer by who is putting up with it and who's causing it. And then you'll know who you really love. So if you're an individual that is allowing one individual to put you in a low vibrational state, and you're staying there, unhappy, kids seeing it, and then where's the love? Because just keeping it 100, the love is for the low vibrational individual, man or woman. I'm speaking energy anyway. Whoever has that energy, that's the person you love. And everyone else is just being sacrificed due to poor decisions or a poor decision. Everyone's paying. That's not protecting your energy. Your energy is so important, guys. It is so important because it governs so much of your life, your emotions, everything. And so once you understand it and the cause of in the cause and effect of it, the good and bad, because it's always going to be cause and effect. But if you can manipulate your energy, if you can manipulate it to where you can cause it to bring you more goodness than negativity, why wouldn't you learn it? You learn to drive, you go to school, you cram in college, cram in school, so you can learn to get a job. You learn to do this, you learn a new language, you learn this, you learn that. But why not invest in you? And not in somebody else's dream that is paying you, but in you to bring out the best of you. Why not learn how to protect your energy? Because now you can cut out the negativity when it's coming, because you'll sense it, you'll feel it, you'll know it. Intuitively, you'll know it. And where you would normally had engaged and stayed and put your mind, body, and soul through all that trauma, trying to defend, screaming, yelling, acting totally ignorant, you no longer go down that path. And I'm not saying that you may not have a setback. I may not have a setback. We may not all have a setback. Setbacks. Let me keep it 100 with an S on it. But you know the difference, and as long as you continue to keep striving and pushing forward, that's what it's all about. That's how you win. You may not know how close you are, but you know what you know. You're not where you were yesterday. That's right. So you're even that much closer. That is guaranteed. And that is something that I know that I know that I know that I know that you know. Protect your energy. Because everybody's after it. Willfully knowing or not willfully knowing, but they're still after it. There's the guy trying to manipulate the girl to, do whatever. There's the girl trying to manipulate the guy to get him to do whatever. Con him out of whatever the case may be. It goes both ways. We're talking energies. Who's ever in that energy, it's a low vibing energy. It's a karmic energy. It's an energy you don't want in your life. It's an energy that you don't even want to participate in if it's taken away from you, from who you are. Anything that takes away from you is a negative. And sometimes to get to that plus, it may feel like you're taking a lot of negatives, but it's really just the journey. It's the growth. It's because you woman up, manned up, girled up, guyed up. Call it what you want, but you did what you had to do, and you're doing what you have to do. So things will get better for you because you're putting in the work, and you're protecting your energy because you're cutting out the things that no longer serve you. So the things that will serve you now have room to come in and will be welcome in, because you cut out what is no longer serving you. So you're not going to try to mix it, make it one big dysfunctional family. We got it all up in here. What you looking for? But, keeping it real, you don't want that. You want to live your best life now, right, guys? Wouldn't you say living your best life now would be bringing out the best of you? Wouldn't it be having way better conversations? Wouldn't it be having a great relationship? Wouldn't it be having life just going at a lot better flow, having you walk in a whole different frequency, which will put you in a whole nother energy, which will put you in a whole nother state. And now you're like, wow, took me a minute, but now look, you're doing way better than what you were, feeling way better than what you were. Everything is on the way better. Everything's on the glow up. This isn't an age thing. This isn't, I missed it already. It's none of that. All that's programmed. It's all a program. If you bought that program, then just get rid of it. Like we always do anything. Like we always do anyway. Excuse me. If we don't like something, we get rid of it, right? If we don't want something no more, we let that be known by what? By not giving it attention anymore. So don't give it your attention. Those negative energies, those low vibing states. That's the true definition of the devil. Where the Bible says the devil comes as a thief, the devil comes to steal, kill, and rob. That is the devil. That's the true meaning, guys. Right there. It's those energies that if you allow them to tap into your life, they will steal, kill, and rob. They will steal from you. And if you have kids or whoever is around you that is not leaving you, but they want to stay in that environment, they're also going to be affected by it. And that's your devil, steal, killing, and robbing, which is anyone you allow to come in that low vibing state. Because now you're in that low vibing state. And now the people around you are affected and they're in that low vibing state. Why? Because nobody protected their energy. No one. No one tried to correct it the proper way. Most likely it was a whole lot of emotions, a whole lot of arguing. It was the same traditional low vibing way. It was that dark energy that shows up every time you don't protect your energy. So guys, that's it on that. My message today is just protect your energy. Sometimes you have to say no. Sometimes you may have to be alone. Sometimes you might have to just make what you would perceive to be that tough decision. But you know what? It's going to better you. But if you don't love yourself and you love the low energy that is making you feel that horrible way that you're feeling, and every once in a while you may get well, I'm getting treated better today, or she's treating me better today, or whatever, my boss is treating me better today, or whatever, because it's like the drug addict. You fed them what they wanted at that moment, so at that moment they started treating you a lot better, a lot nicer. But then, later on that day or the next day, it's back to the same old, same old. Because they're not really in a high vibing energy. And you're not protecting your energy. And you're probably having negative thoughts. And when you're not around them, and when you come around them, you probably cringe. Or you probably think of other things like, I wish I was not here. Or whatever the case may be. And all those negative thoughts, all those limited beliefs, all of those thoughts are keeping you there in bondage. So it's you without knowing you're doing it, but you're sabotaging your own life. And people are doing this every day, every day. And they're blaming everyone else, except for the man or the woman who's carrying that energy in the mirror. So protect yourself, guys, because energy is everything. Commercials, TV, radio, everybody wants it. And yeah, we're going to give into it, some of it, but you don't have to give into all of it. And since it's free will, why not be selected? Why not be selected in who you are going to give it? Because you can control that. And by controlling that, that is going to control a lot of your outcome, of how your day even goes. Your just regular day to day. When you start to love yourself enough to where you start making you number one. And that's not hating on no one or putting anyone down or thinking you're better than anyone. All that is protecting your energy. That frequency that tries to slip in. Because once it gets in, boom, you're in a different energy. You're in a different state, a low vibing state, along with them. You left your paradise, and now the devil has came to rob, steal, and kill. Kill, steal, and destroy. The Bible says what? Kill, steal, and destroy. And he got you. You're out of your joy. You're down in that low vibing state. You're feeling you're just feeling everything that comes with that low vibing state you are now feeling. You've left your paradise. Don't let this happen. Don't let it continue to happen. Don't bring it over to 2022, guys. You deserve so much better. I know you know it, but you got to do the work to get the results. And on that note, guys, I'm Tricky. You guys are all amazing like always. And I really mean that. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to share my video. Please. Don't forget to leave a comment, hit the like button, show me some love, show me some support. I really appreciate it. And thank you. Have an amazing day. And don't forget, if you would like, to hit that description bar, and you can always make a donation. You guys are beautiful, and I am out. Take care. Peace out.